Hello and welcome to today's video. If you saw last week's video, then you already kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing today for this nail set. I was actually inspired by all the bangle nails that I've been seeing lately. I wanted to do the nail set with my own kind of flair. I didn't want to do like just a regular jade bangle nail set, so I decided to go for something that's more dramatic and gothic and emo, hence the title and the thumbnail, emo bangle nail set. As you guys might have noticed by now, I already skipped to the nail prep section of the video. If you're interested in seeing how I prep my nails for my pop-off sets, I can make a video about it so you can see that specific process. But as you can see, I'm already into drilling and prepping the nail tip. So if you guys are interested in seeing a video on how I prep and do the pop-off method, you can go ahead and just leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, definitely think about subscribing, hitting the like button, and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on videos. I will be uploading videos every Friday, 8 p.m. So don't miss out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the rest of like the filing portion of the video, and I'll be right back. I know this looks so weird, but trust me, whenever you use like a cup or the jar of acrylic to stabilize your nail tip, it feels so much better than trying to file the tip of the nail by itself. I hate that feeling of the nail tip racking back and forth. Sometimes it just hurts. It's uncomfortable. Please do not come for me. I already know that my pinky is crooked. I am not gonna fix it till I finish the set. I'll pop it off and re-glue it, but not now. Here I'm just going in with some rubber base coat just to give the tips a little bit more structure and a little bit more strength. Since they're so long, I like to do this since I'm not really creating a nail from scratch. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that rubber base coat to all 5 fingernails, making sure that it's completely coated and saturated so that I have a nice tacky layer for my base color to adhere to. And I really like this. It is like a disposable paint palette, so you can basically just use it and throw it away, and then you don't have to wipe afterwards. It's so helpful, especially when you're doing like a lot of nail art and you need a lot of color in different places. I freaking love it. And by the way, for the base colors, I actually want the base to be like jelly, kind of clear see-through colors. So you're gonna notice that I'm mixing top coat into all of the colors to kind of get that jelly effect. And usually whenever I do a nail set, I tend to plan it out and I have like a definite idea of what I want by the time I'm going into the nail set. But this time I kind of did it in the essence of like a freestyle. I had a couple of elements in my head that I wanted to incorporate into the set itself, but no 100% definitive idea. So this is just me kind of working through the process. That's why you're going to notice that I'm not doing everything kind of like following a certain sequence or anything like that. I kind of just decided what to do nail per nail as I was doing it. What I decided to do was 3 jelly black fingers, and then I'm going for 2 jelly white fingers. In this middle finger, I'm so sorry that it got a bit blurry. I'm going to fix that, I promise. I'm new to using the camera. So I decided to go with a French, and it's going to be clear at the bottom, like transparent matte at the bottom, and the actual part that's like the almond shape for the French is going to be black, and there's a purpose for it. You're gonna notice really soon. And there was actually a few things like during the process of doing this nail set that I've never attempted before. Like I've never attempted to do like an inverted French, and this is my first time actually doing bangle nails. Like nobody's really asked me to do that set yet, so I'm glad that I did it on myself first and kind of experience all of the mishaps and the fails during the process. And then for this inverted French, I decided that I wanted it to be um, non-translucent, so I wanted it to be fully opaque. So I went ahead and did a second coat of the black just to make sure that it would be completely covered and opaque instead of being translucent. And then I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of me painting the base colors on the nails, and I'll be back when it's time to start the nail art. And now this is where the fun really begins. So for the two jelly white nails, I am adding a bit of top coat because I'm going to be doing kind of like a marble or smoky look on this nail. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of black polish loaded onto my fine liner brush, and I'm going to go in kind of squiggly lines. They don't have to be like super perfect or anything. Having the top coat on that nail is going to make it so that the black spreads out and creates a really interesting and cool effect that creates the marble or smoky look depending on how you actually apply it. And then when I'm doing this, I like to flip the nails upside down so that they could spread a little bit better, and it makes the effect look cooler and creates kind of like a ombre as well. Once it starts to kind of mix in, it's pretty cool. It's really neat. And then here I'm going to go in with some matte top coat. That way, when I move on to the next process, the art that I put on there won't interact with the colors that I have on the bottom, and the chrome won't stick to any of the white parts for the gel. To complete the look on the inverted French that's on my middle finger, I actually want to create this kind of cross chain situation. To do that, I'm going to be using that silver chain. I'm going to be using my JB Gin Gracia Crazy Top. This is the thick one. I like to use this to adhere charms every now and then because it really has a great hold to it. Whenever I'm using chains, I like to try to measure it on the section or the location where I'm going to be applying it. Once I do decide where it's going to go and how much of the chain I'm going to use, I usually cut it, but I could not find my scissors for the life of me, so I just kind of decided to put the gel down and then apply the chain and cut it with cuticle nippers afterwards. And the reason why I put the gel in the nippers was so that I can get a closer, more precise cut. And I do think that it came out really nicely. It does look a lot like what I had in mind when I planned it out. I love how see-through the rest of the nail tip is, so I'm super duper enjoying like just this one finger. I want to do a set of just this. By this point, I finally decided what I want to do with the two black nails. I decided that I wanted to do an Aurora with a chrome look, so I went ahead and grabbed more of that JB Gin top gel to add to the black so that there can be a bit of texture in the black for the design that I'm going to be doing. Not too much, I just wanted to be slightly more elevated than just using black for this chrome. For the white Aurora, I went ahead and used a pigment palette. I accidentally erased it, so we're already at the application of the gel for the chrome that's going to be underneath. And I kid you not, when I was doing this, I had to redo it like 3 or 4 times, to be honest, because the chrome just was not working out for me. And then I kind of just decided, you know, this time, however the chrome comes out, it's going to come out, and that's how it's going to stay. So I'm just going to take the black gel and go over the outer edge of the nail. I'm going to cover it up, and I'm going to do like these little kind of squiggles to create a little dimension in that area. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of top coat to seal in the chrome design. Once I'm done top coating the nails, I'm going to go ahead and add the charms onto it. So these are the charms I decided to go with for the 2 chrome fingers. I'm going to be using some skeleton hands and a skull face, as well as these little 3D balls. They're already silver, and I think it's pretty good to add like a little bit of texture. So now I'm going to go in with my 3D gel or solid nail glue, and I'm going to start creating the bangles for the bangle nails. Those are going to be the 2 nails that have the marble on it, or smoky texture, however you'd like to call it. And I am aware that I am using my bare hands to manipulate the 3D gel. Honestly, you should be using gloves. Do as I say, not as I do. Whenever you're using gel products, don't use your bare fingernails to work with it. It could potentially cause an allergy and contact dermatitis. I'm honestly not too worried about it myself personally, mostly because I can't really manipulate the 3D gel with gloves anyways. So to get the look that I want, I just go for it. To do the bangle nail set, I really wish I would have had like spikes. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen them, like 3D spikes. And they also have these, I guess they're like pearls, but instead of being the normal pearl color, which is like iridescent white, they're like metallic and gold. Having those 2 things would have been like perfect for the bangle nails, but since I did it, I just used whatever I had at home to complete the nail set and used as many charms and created the best bangles that I could with what I had. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the process of how I designed the bangle nails for a bit, and I'll be right back. So now I'm just going to top coat this nail before I get started on the next one. I am so excited, and these are coming out super duper cute. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product. One more nail to go. Aren't these looking super duper cute already? And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. You should definitely think about subscribing, liking, commenting, and hitting that notification bell for more videos. I'm also thinking about making like a 3D Thanksgiving set. I think that would be so cute. I'm thinking maybe doing like 3D pumpkins or like a turkey on a nail set with fall colors. If you like that idea and you think that the next video should definitely be a Thanksgiving Day nail set, since Thanksgiving is like right around the corner, leave a comment that says Turkey Day. That way I'll know for sure that you saw this part and you'd like to see the Thanksgiving Day set. And this nail set took so much longer than I anticipated between prepping my nails, getting the extensions on, and doing the nail art. I think it took me like 5 to 6 hours, not to mention every time I'd stop, take a little break for my own mental. But yeah, I think overall it was super rewarding. I really enjoyed the process of doing these nails, and they're super cute. I'm super excited. Because I was kind of improvising with the bangles, since I didn't really have exactly what I needed to do exactly what I had in mind, I decided to put a lot of these black rhinestones on them to kind of make like diamond bracelets and things like that. I think that that was a good choice to substitute for the spikes that I really wanted to have on them. I originally really wanted to post this video on Friday, like, you know, according to my own self-given schedule, but unfortunately editing this video actually was kind of hard. It took a lot of time. There was a lot of footage because it did take me quite a while to do the nails, so I had to kind of sort and sift through it all. But I am gonna have it up today, Saturday the 15th. So I am still proud of myself that I made the video, edited it, and got it uploaded. And I apologize for the clips that are a little bit blurry. I think I have the camera set to like autofocus, and I have to figure out how to get it autofocus so that whenever I move my hand, it doesn't like adjust it. It just stays like looking at my hand. But I think I like filming with my camera more than with my iPhone. I feel like it looks crispier and you can see more of the details like in my hand and what I'm doing. And this is like the final little bits that I'm adding to the nail design. I wanted to fill up a little bit more of the space with a few more bangles. I grabbed a couple of things to see what I came up with, and I found these diamonds that are like linked together, and they're like really cute. I think I got them from Hobby Lobby. They're really good to use. Like you could fill up a whole nail with them and it would look really pretty. I have done it where like I removed the little aluminum that's on the back that makes them square, and they have like a little trapezoid piece at the end, so it kind of gives it more of a 3D dimension kind of look to the diamond versus the regular ones that we get in the store. I probably could have like saved a little bit more time had I really sat down and thought about like exactly what I wanted to do. But I also like the openness of just, you know, grabbing a bunch of materials and sitting at the desk and just kind of letting it flow with just like that basic idea of what you kind of want or what the result you kind of want. I think that it kind of entices that creativity inside of you, and you can really kind of explore and see what you get. Sometimes it's amazing and it works great, and sometimes it's not so great, and that's okay. I think that the creativity and exploration is the best part of the process. And now we're ready. It's top coat time. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat this last nail, and I'm probably going to run a little top coat over a couple of areas that I feel like the top coat was separating a little bit for me, and the nail set's going to be done. And now we finally made it to my favorite part, the reveal. This is how the nail set came out. I think they look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!